What's up, fight fans? In today's video, no one has ever seen Dana White this angry.
Get started here. Let me get some fucking dumb shit out of the way first here.
Conor McGregor is once again at the center of controversy, this time for a tweet about Northern Ireland that has fans up in arms, promising him trouble. The backlash has reached Khabib, who has publicly thrown his support behind Hughes.
They said I could bring my gun.
Meanwhile, Strickland has escalated his feud with Khamzat Chimaev, declaring all-out war. Chimaev is not the type to let such an insult slide. In other news, Merab Dvalishvili has upset the head of the high-P reality show by refusing to participate in a reality show where he was supposed to lead a team competing against Petr Yan. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. We truly appreciate your support. As Strickland prepares for his UFC 312 rematch against Dricus du Plessis on February 8th in Sydney, he's already making headlines outside the octagon with a scathing verbal assault on Khamzat Chimaev. Instead of discussing a future fight, Strickland took aim at Chimaev's close relationship with Kadyrov, unleashing a profanity-laced tirade during an interview with MMA Junkie.
Who is Chimaev, dude? You fled your fucking country to go have a better life in Sweden. You go back because your family's persecuted. You go back, you suck off with the same fucking dictator who probably made your life a living hell. You become a fucking Chechnyan whore. He starts pulling the leash on you. He's like, he fucking owns you. The leash gets fucking too tight. You flee to another fucking country. And then you fucking, then you start doing crypto scams. Like, then, dude, yeah, could you mind fight? You could fight, dude, but you're not a fucking man.
Действительно, Хамзат лучший из лучших. От природы вытаргается. Аллаху Акбар.
While Chimaev has yet to respond to Strickland's remarks, it wouldn't be surprising if this war of words escalates in the coming weeks. If he emerges victorious against du Plessis, the middleweight division could be in for a wild ride, especially if Khamzat Chimaev is next in line.
I want to thank you guys, man. There are so many times in life that I could have been canceled, or where I've had the UFC even call me and say, hey, Sean, we're not against freedom of speech, but shut up. And if it wasn't for your guys' support out there, man, they would have canned my ass a long time ago. So, because, I have no filter. I can't shut the You think I could actually have the cognitive ability not to run my mouth? I can't do it. I can't do it. So if it wasn't for you guys, I would not have a career. I would not be fighting for the belt. So for that, I'm very thankful, because your guys' support is the only thing that has kept me in the UFC, man. So thank you guys.
Before his fight with du Plessis next weekend, Strickland sat down with ESPN's Brett Okamoto for an interview. Things took an unusual turn when Strickland recorded a video before the conversation, showing off his weapon. He shared the clip on Instagram with the caption, "I like to start all my interviews with a slight threat. JK, we're all friends, and everyone is safe."
Guys, I'm doing an interview with ESPN. They said I could bring my gun. So you fuckers better be real careful what you ask me now. Real fucking careful.
2, 1, God bless.
Conor McGregor has also demonstrated a love for weapons. McGregor is no stranger to controversy, and his latest social media antics have once again put him at the center of heated debates. The change in tone comes after McGregor deleted several posts attacking Paul Hughes, particularly questioning his Irish identity. The feud began when McGregor took offense to Hughes, showing respect to Khabib Nurmagomedov and his comments about being different from that other bad Irish man. The former UFC champion, known for his fierce rivalry with Khabib, took to X to criticize Hughes, even going as far as to question his right to represent the Irish flag due to his Northern Irish roots. Hughes fired back, calling McGregor's comments deeply insulting and refusing to forgive him, stating that his words were offensive not just to him, but to many people in Northern Ireland. During an appearance on the Ariel Helwani show, Hughes expressed his disappointment, emphasizing how hurtful McGregor's remarks were. He explained that such comments strike at the core of Irish identity and unity, making them particularly painful.
I don't take it deeply personal, but people from my area certainly will, and it would be incredibly and deeply insulting to a lot of people where I'm from to say that we're not Irish.
Funny enough, there was a time when Hughes looked up to McGregor, He even offered Conor to be his corner for the title fight against Usman Nurmagomedov, but after that it looks like all the admiration he had for him just faded away. Fans took to social media to express their opinions, with one user criticizing Ariel Helwani's handling of the interview. Ariel, you lead, asking how he felt instead of asking what went through your mind when you said that about someone you previously had high praises for. Instead, you gave him a way out to play the victim card. Another fan wrote, "The boys from the north will absolutely positively have a conversation with Conor, and his tail will be between his legs. That tweet will cost him financially. Trust me, they can't let that slide. They're going to put him in check." Another wrote, "First, he wanted McGregor in his corner for clout, and then he threw Conor under the bus immediately after getting what he wanted." The controversy caught the attention of Khabib, who publicly backed Hughes. In an Instagram story, Khabib wrote, "You are a real Irishman, Paul Hughes. Not a rapist and drug addict like this bastard."
When I was talking about Irish fighters, I say, this guy and Paul Hughes.
How many fighters do you know from Ireland? Paul Hughes and Conor, and who else?
I say his name, because I knew, I give him respect. I knew it's gonna be a tough fight.
The current UFC bantamweight champion, Merab Dvalishvili, has withdrawn from participating in the Russian fighting reality TV show Hype Reality, where he was set to lead a competing team alongside former UFC champion Petr Yan. Just days earlier, Dvalishvili, Petr Yan, and the show's organizers shared an official announcement on social media about the upcoming project. However, the Georgian fighter soon deleted the post following widespread criticism from his fans, who accused him of collaborating with a Russian league amidst political tensions. Muhammad Nosayev, also known as Alfredo Auditore, the head of Hype Reality, confirmed the withdrawal. "Very bad news. UFC champion Merab Dvalishvili will not be the captain of our reality show," said Alfredo. "Everything fell through at the last moment. Tickets were already booked, and this is how it ended up. We are now urgently searching for a replacement. Words cannot express the damage this has caused to the promotion. This is the most expensive reality show we've ever produced, with a huge investment."
Easy, how are you? Good?
Football legend Cristiano Ronaldo is set to attend Sharabutdin Magomedov's highly anticipated fight at UFC Fight Night 250 in Riyadh this weekend. The Portuguese star has expressed confidence in the Russian fighter, predicting a bright future for him as a potential UFC middleweight champion. As you know, Magomedov will face a formidable opponent, Michael Venom Page, known for his devastating knee strikes. Fans still remember how powerful MVP's knees are, leading to some of the most brutal knockouts in MMA history. Let's hope both fighters emerge from this explosive showdown without injuries. No one has ever seen Dana White this angry. Dana was visibly furious after Bryce Mitchell made shocking statement praising the leader of Germany during World War II. Due to platform restrictions, that individual's name isn't mentioned here, as it could trigger content moderation.
Hell in the Nazis. I really don't think that he was, because I honestly think that Hitler was a good guy based upon my own research, not my public education indoctrination. I really do think before Hitler got on meth, he was a guy to go fishing with. He fought for his country. He wanted to purify it by kicking the greedy Jews out that were destroying his country and turning them all into gays. They were gaying out the kids. They were queering out the women. They were queering out the dudes. They were, you know what her first tranny surgery ever was? Happened to be in Germany before Hitler took over. You know the books that everybody makes fun of Hitler burning? You know what the books was? Queer books. Hitler burned queer books because Hitler didn't want a bunch of queers destroying his nation. They can't produce children.
Mitchell's remarks sparked widespread backlash, and Dana White addressed the situation during a power slap press conference today. White was visibly upset, stating,
Get started here. Let me get some fucking dumb shit out of the way first here. And I'm sure you guys heard what Bryce Mitchell said. If you haven't, said some probably, I've heard a lot of dumb, ignorant shit in my day. but this one's probably the worst. When you talk about Hitler, he's responsible for the death of 6 million Jews, and he tried to completely eliminate a race of people. World War II was the deadliest war in history. 15 million military deaths, 45 million civilians, and 25 million soldiers were killed in World War II. Second of all, Hitler is one of the most disgusting and evil human beings to ever walk the face of the earth, and anyone that even tries to take an opposing position is a moron. That's the problem with the internet and social media. You provide a platform for a lot of dumb, ignorant people. We've obviously reached out to Bryce, and when we read what he said and let him know how we feel about it, I don't even, we're beyond disgusted.
Even Ariel Helwani, who often finds himself at odds with White, praised the UFC boss for his decisive reaction. A swift, stern, and definitive response from Dana White. Much appreciated.
Well, one thing I do have to say, Strickland got no backlash from the UFC. There was no speech with the script from Dana when Strickland was talking about Muslims being terrorists. When Strickland said that Islamic terrorists are ruining the UK, there was no script, there was no piece of paper, there was no press conference. Everybody just moved on. It shows you can talk about one group, but you can't talk about the other one.
But what do you personally think about Bryce Mitchell's statement? Write your thoughts in the comments.
Guys, you guessed it. Most of you guys guessed it. I think we're bad actors or something, but
Can't act.
most of you guys guessed it. We do have a bigger announcement though.
Yeah.
An even bigger
We got something for you.
announcement than us fighting. We got something for you. Come on down. Ladies and gentlemen, everything was said besides the part of us beating each other's asses was true. And maybe we'll do that one day. But today, this is something we've waited our whole lives for. Our entire lives. And this is the first thing that we are working on together. You may have guessed it, but we are officially launching a reality TV show for our family called All American. Let's go! Virtual family in America just got a reality TV show with HBO Max, March 27th. It's a Thursday. You're free. Set your calendars. All the behind the scenes of our drama, going even deeper than before. Behind the scenes of the Tyson fight. All the things that go on behind the scenes. Your guys' engagement, having a baby. There's so much in this series. We're so excited to show it to you guys. It's probably going to hurt our careers.
For sure, yeah.
Drama in there.
If you thought we're controversial, yeah, I mean, I bet we get one season. Maybe we'll see, but
canceled.
That's all for today. If you enjoyed the video, please like it and subscribe to our channel. We'd be very grateful.